The Young and the Restless has always been known for its twists, turns, and twists. However, the plot surrounding the three Newman women, Nikki, Victoria, and Claire, to eliminate Jordan has taken the tension to a whole new level. As this deadly plot is hatched in the backrooms, secrets pile up and the potential consequences keep viewers glued to the screen. During a secret meeting at the Newman mansion, three powerful women of the family, Nikki Newman, Victoria Newman, and Claire Newman, sit down to discuss a big problem: Jordan. Jordan, a calculating and dangerous character, has turned their lives upside down in more ways than one. Her presence is not only a threat to the family's reputation, but also has the potential to have serious consequences for the Newmans' personal interests and relationships. After a heated debate, Nikki, who was always known for her sharpness and decisiveness, came up with an idea: if Jordan couldn't be disappeared legally, why not use other means? Victoria, who always appeared calm and rational, immediately realized the seriousness of this proposal. She emphasized that if the plan was not executed perfectly, it could lead to uncontrollable scandals. Meanwhile, Claire, the youngest of the group and often considered inexperienced, seemed to suddenly become decisive. If we don't do anything, she will ruin everything. Claire, despite her inexperience, was not lacking in acumen. She argued that acting too hastily would only increase the risk of being discovered. The three quickly agreed that the plan had to be executed perfectly, leaving no trace behind. Victoria, with her natural leadership instincts, began to analyze the situation. She insisted that Jordan's habits, weaknesses, and connections must be studied before taking action. Every detail must be carefully calculated. Nikki, who had plenty of experience in dealing with crises in the past, agreed with her daughter. "It's not just about getting rid of her," Nikki said, "it's about making sure no one can link us to this." As the three women were deep in discussion, an unexpected figure appeared. Victor Newman, known as the Mustache, stood silently in the doorway, observing the entire conversation. His sharp eyes briefly flashed with surprise, but quickly turned into an unreadable expression. Victor was used to dealing with secrets and intrigue in his family, but this plan seemed to exceed his expectations. As a father and husband, Victor always stood by his family. But as a shrewd businessman, he also understands that such reckless actions could pose a greater danger to the Newman family's reputation and power. Will he stop this plan, or secretly participate to ensure that everything is carried out perfectly? While the Newman family is discussing, Jordan does not show any signs of worry. She is a mysterious, unpredictable, and extremely intelligent character. Jordan always seems to grasp the enemy's moves before they act. Her confidence and tactfulness make anyone who confronts her wary. Jordan used to be close to the Newman family, but her betrayal has turned her into their most dangerous enemy. Not only does she hold secrets that could destroy the family, but she also has the ability to use them for revenge if attacked. This makes Nikki, Victoria, and Claire's plan even riskier than before. Although the three women have prepared carefully, the plan still has countless risks. A small mistake can lead to unpredictable consequences, not only to their reputations but also to their freedom. Victor, who often steps in to solve family troubles, may be the deciding factor in this situation. But if he decides to participate, will he support the three women, or secretly sabotage the plan to protect the greater good? Meanwhile, Jordan continues to live her life, unaware that she is being targeted by the three Newman women. But if she discovers this plot, what will happen? Will she strike first, or turn the tables against the Newman family? The story of the Newman family is not only a game of power, but also a battle for survival between ambitious and secretive individuals. The plan to eliminate Jordan has put the three women in danger, but Newman, a symbol of power and wealth in Genoa City, is hiding a dangerous plot. Within its splendid walls, three strong women of the Newman family, Nikki, Victoria, and Claire, are planning something terrible: to eliminate Jordan, a sworn enemy. But things are not as simple as they think, and the tension of this plan becomes the trigger for a series of unforeseen troubles. The story begins with a rift between the Newman family and Jordan, a person who used to have close relations with this powerful family. Jordan not only betrays their trust but also uses confidential information to threaten and damage the family's reputation. She not only targets Nikki or Victoria but also directly affects Claire, the youngest and most vulnerable of the group. For Claire Newman, Jordan's existence is like a painful thorn, evoking painful memories and potential dangers. Victoria, who was used to power struggles and scandals, knew that letting Jordan live would only lead to more trouble. Nikki, a mother and wife who had been through a lot, had a cold but determined attitude. Jordan had to disappear. The three women decided to devise a plan. They would not simply find Jordan and chase her away, because Jordan was too smart and cunning. Any unplanned move would invite a ruthless counterattack from her. Victoria, always the most rational, suggested carefully analyzing every detail related to Jordan, habits, relationships, and weaknesses. They had to know exactly when and where to strike. "We can't leave any traces," Victoria said. "Any mistake would bring everything down." Nikki, who has experience in dealing with family crises, comes up with a bold idea: use a middleman to do the work for them, avoiding being directly involved in any scandal. But finding someone trustworthy to do this job is not easy, and even Nikki realizes how dangerous the plan can be. While the three women are discussing, they do not know that Victor Newman, the head of the family, is quietly standing at the door. He has heard their entire plan, his eyes sharp like a predator considering his next move. Victor has long been used to dealing with family intrigue and secrets, but what he hears today makes him really nervous. Nikki, Victoria, and Claire are risking not only their reputations but also the safety of their family. An assassination, no matter how secretive, could destroy everything the Newman family has built over the decades. But Victor is a man who will never stand idly by when his family is in danger. He knows he needs to intervene, but how? Will he help them perfect their plan to ensure there are no loopholes, or will he stop them from the start? While the Newmans are discussing a plan to eliminate her, Jordan shows no signs of worry. A shrewd and manipulative woman, Jordan seems to always know what her opponents are thinking before they act. She is not someone to be taken lightly. Jordan used to be close to the Newmans, but when things fell apart, she chose to turn against them. Not only did she know important secrets, she also possessed documents that could destroy the family's reputation overnight. But the most dangerous thing about Jordan wasn't what she knew, it was how she always stayed one step ahead of her enemies. Even though the three Newman women had planned everything out, the tension was evident on their faces. Nikki, her eyes filled with worry, couldn't deny that this was a risky plan. "If this doesn't work, we'll all pay." Claire, despite her youth, had a determination in her eyes that showed she was willing to go all the way. "We'll do it," she insisted, but even she knew that this wasn't something they could completely control. Victor Newman, having heard the entire plan, quietly walked out of the room. He knew he had to make a decision quickly. If he helped them, he could protect his family from harm. But if he didn't stop this plan, things could fall into chaos. Victor had always been the one to know when to attack and when to retreat. But this time, he faces a difficult choice: protect his family's reputation, or protect his loved ones from the very conspiracy they are creating. The Young and the Restless's plots and betrayals reveal a hidden war between Claire Newman and Jordan. This is not just a simple confrontation, but also a dramatic battle of wits. Claire, the youngest of the Newman family, has decided to use the lessons she learned from Jordan to overthrow this dangerous enemy. However, the story is not simple, because both are masters in the game of lies and manipulation. Claire Newman, although young, is not lacking in sharpness and sophistication. Through family troubles and major and minor crises, Claire has learned that in this world, only ingenuity and intelligence can help her survive. More surprisingly, the lying and manipulative skills she is using to confront Jordan are exactly what Jordan taught her in the past. Jordan, a cunning person, once took advantage of Claire's innocence to achieve his goals. But Claire did not forget those lessons. Now, she decided to use those same skills to confront Jordan, turning her enemy's game into her own weapon. It all started when Claire secretly followed Jordan from the Crimson Lights Cafe to a more secluded location. Claire knew that Jordan would not be easily fooled, so she carefully hid herself in the shadows. When Jordan realized that she was being followed, she immediately became alert. Jordan's sharp eyes scanned the area, trying to find any signs that Claire had an accomplice or was plotting something bigger. Jordan suspected that Claire was carrying a listening device or that she might be working with the Newman family or even the police to frame her. Without losing her composure, Jordan turned to face Claire and asked. Under pressure, Claire remained calm. With a calm gaze, she denied all of Jordan's accusations. "I did not follow you. I just want to talk to you in private," Claire replied, her tone so casual it was almost convincing. But in reality, Claire's every word had been planned out in advance. She understood what Jordan wanted to hear, and she did not hesitate to feed her clever lies to ease her suspicions. Claire even turned the tables by appearing hurt. "What do you think I'm going to do to you? I just want to help you, Jordan. You helped me before, now it's time for me to return the favor." Claire's calm and tactful demeanor made Jordan hesitate. In that moment, Jordan's confidence seemed to waver. Although her suspicions were still there, Claire's words had hit a weak spot in her psyche. What Jordan didn't know was that Claire had prepared everything. Claire didn't stop at making Jordan trust her, but also took advantage of the situation to gather information. Every answer, every gesture from Jordan was a piece of the puzzle that Claire needed to complete the bigger picture. Claire's plan is not simply to confront Jordan, but to trap her, a trap carefully designed to prevent anyone from escaping. Claire has not forgotten what Jordan did to the Newman family and to herself. She is determined to get revenge, but not directly. Instead, she chooses to let Jordan destroy herself. This is not only a power struggle, but also an opportunity for Claire to prove that she is no longer a pushover. Despite being put on the defensive, Jordan is not someone to be taken advantage of. She knows full well that Claire is not as simple as she appears. But Jordan's confidence can be a double-edged sword. She believes that she can control everything, and that is the weakness that Claire wants to exploit. Jordan used to be a master at manipulating others, but now she faces a completely different Claire Newman. The girl she once considered easy prey has now become a predator, ready to turn the tables at any moment. The confrontation between Claire and Jordan is not only a clash of lies but also a tense psychological battle. Claire knows that she cannot afford to make a mistake. One wrong move, and Jordan will immediately turn the tables. But Claire has an advantage. She knows how Jordan thinks, because she was once his student. She knows what Jordan will do next and is prepared to deal with it. For Claire, this is not just a personal battle, but also a declaration that she can stand on her own in this world of intrigue and betrayal. The battle between Claire Newman and Jordan has only just begun, but from the start, it is dramatic. Claire, the apprentice, is gradually surpassing her master with the skills she has learned. But can she hold her own in this battle? Or will Jordan, with his inherent cunning, find a way to turn the tables? The story between Claire Newman and Jordan is a testament to the fact that no one is completely innocent in the world of the young and the restless. Claire, an apprentice, is gradually becoming a master in the art of deception and manipulation. But can she continue to maintain her position, or will Jordan discover the conspiracy and turn the tables? In a world where every action has consequences, every move Claire and Jordan make could lead to an unexpected ending. The biggest question remains, who really controls this game? And what will happen when two liars meet in a ruthless war? With increasingly tense developments, the confrontation between Claire and Jordan is sure to become one of the most memorable stories of the young and the restless, leaving fans with unforgettable emotions. Claire Newman is not only a young character trying to find her place, but also a formidable successor to the Newman family's sharp tactics. Confronted by Jordan, a cunning man who once trained her in the art of deception, Claire skillfully turns the lessons of the past into weapons of the present. The story is not only a battle of wits between two individuals but also an affirmation of Claire's position in this fierce power game. Claire Newman is no longer the innocent girl caught up in the schemes of others. Her time with Jordan has taught her a lot, but the most important lesson is how to build trust to lead the opponent into a trap. What Jordan does not expect is that Claire has elevated that lesson to an art, and now she is the one using it against Jordan. When facing Jordan, Claire does not need to rush. She understands that the key to taking down a con artist like Jordan is to make her feel confident that she is in control. Claire begins by sharing carefully calculated lies, each word targeting Jordan's psychological weaknesses. These lies are not simply fabrications. They are carefully constructed by Claire to strike at Jordan's psychology, who has always viewed the Newman family as an arrogant and intolerant group. By asserting that she does not belong to the Newman family either, Claire makes Jordan believe that they share a common weakness. Jordan once taught Claire how to build trust to lead others into traps. But this time, she does not know that Claire is using the same tactic against her. Jordan is so confident in her abilities that she does not realize that Claire is gradually taking control of the game. Claire is not only an excellent apprentice, she also inherited the instincts of Victor Newman, a man famous for his ability to manipulate situations to achieve his goals. By using Jordan's lessons and combining them with Victor's sophisticated tactics, Claire sets up the perfect trap. What makes Claire's plan so dangerous is that she not only deceives Jordan, but also makes Jordan believe that she is in control. Claire's ultimate goal is not only to make Jordan let her guard down, but also to lead her into a situation where every choice leads to failure. Claire is not losing control in her lies. Instead, she is using fake emotions to control Jordan's every reaction. Every answer, every nod, every look is part of a pre-planned plan. Jordan, though shrewd, does not realize that she is being drawn into Claire's game. She feels safe when Claire admits her failures, the weaknesses she thinks she can exploit. But the truth is that every word Claire says leads Jordan closer to the trap she has set. Claire's actions are not only a reflection of her survival instincts, but also a testament to the profound influence of Victor Newman. Victor is known for his ability to manipulate situations with stealthy yet calculated moves. Claire, without realizing it, has inherited those qualities and uses them to perfection. The way Claire lures Jordan into a trap is no different from the tactics Victor used to protect his family and power. Victor always knows how to make his enemies feel safe before delivering the finishing blow, and Claire is doing just that. The similarity is not just a coincidence, but also evidence that Claire has truly matured and is ready to participate in larger power games. But in a world where every action has consequences, the question is, can Claire continue to use lies to win, or will she fall victim to similar schemes in the future?